It seems like every other day, the Xbox trolls, the Xbox haters just like come out of the woodwork to just make terrible, piss poor content just to get a rile out of people. And it's pretty sad that like I get like making clickbait content, but just trying to get a rise out of people for views, I don't know, bro. I find it funny, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna be reacting to this like piss poor article by Forbes. Forbes, this article was shit. If you need a better freelance writer, hire your boy. I write way better shit than this. Anyways, let's read it. And I don't mean to sound like an egotistical asshole either or any of that shit, bro. I'm just fucking around. But in all honesty, this article is really bad. And it's cool to give a review, but like a review as bad as this, I don't know, guys. You guys will see what I mean when I go over it. Also, I wanted to thank everybody. I just hit 100 subs. It's fucking crazy, bro. 5 months of uploading, I'm at 100. Like, it's insane. So if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it, all that jazz. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Right out the head, I'm not actually an Xbox hater. I'm fucking with y'all, bro. I play on Xbox. I have my Xbox gamer tag in the description. But just look at that title. Why the Xbox Series X is 2020's biggest disappointment. The dude's description reads he covers retro gaming, so you already know this guy's an old head who really probably doesn't even has put 5 hours, if he even actually got an Xbox Series X. Like, let's be honest. But cause that shit's getting scalped everywhere still. November's gaming release madness is finally behind us. Well, that's a fucking lie, bro. Have you been to any store right now? All of the good shit is still sold out besides if you go to GameStop. There's still fucking lines. You can't get a console anywhere. Like, gaming release madness. That's just fucking stupid point right there. Let's just bring that up. This whole next paragraph I'm going to show y'all is probably the most dumb point I think I've ever read in a like current news related article like related to gaming. Obviously, like the new consoles that came out are just going to be better than the old ones. Like, it's completely stupid to believe that there's going to be some huge fucking leap between like every console that comes out has the same basic fucking like design, other than the graphics, the hardware, all that will be better. But we're at a point where like until the technology is out there, which it's like a few years still in advance, yeah, like the only thing you're really going to see is minuscule graphic updates and stuff. Like, it's obviously better hardware and there's faster loading times, but did you really expect it to be more than that? That's what they advertised. Like, that's what the gameplay you played, that's what the betas all were for. That's why if you went to actual events or you looked at like test hardware and all that shit, that's exactly what they've been fucking advertising. Like you're brainwashed if you don't think that's what's gonna come out. Nah, it just feels like a better Xbox One X. Well, obviously, that's literally what it is. That's literally what the PS5 is, just a better PS4. Like, what? This is a dumb point, bro. You need to, like, this needs to be a better writer, bro. Hire me, bro. Come on now. I wanted to skip ahead a little bit and just kind of point out something that now, I kind of understand what they're getting through with this, but at the same time, everybody wanted PS4 Pros. Everybody wanted the Xbox One X because PC was already way fucking ahead. So we were like, console people always got clowned, and they really like, are you really gonna get mad at them for trying to like prove that they can actually make better quality stuff and make, like, the Xbox One X is a fucking amazing console, I'm sorry. Like, but they're blaming that for how lackluster the new consoles that have came out are and how like they're kind of disappointed, which I don't really see how, because like they're literally, the new consoles are way ahead of the Xbox One X and PS4 Pro in terms of loading times, in terms of backwards compatibility. There's just a lot of stuff that the new consoles can do that the old ones, like the Pro models of last gen, couldn't do. So let's just get that out of the way. You shouldn't be disappointed about that. Like, you should have already have known that. But, you know, let's keep going on. This next point I want to point out is the next paragraph I'm going to show, where they talked about they haven't been astonished by anything in the last 2 weeks about gaming, and they pointed out Watch Dogs Legion and Cold War. Now let's be honest, guys. Was Legion a good game? fuck no. That game was far from it. And they're pointing out it was locked at 30 FPS. The game fucking sucked. You should not have bought the game. I get you're a game reviewer, but stay the fuck away from Legions, everybody. If you want a real game, go play the Division 2. But, you know, enough said. In Cold War, like, that's a good game, but the zombies is probably the best appeal of it. And, like, you're using this is what's wrong. Like, the console's been out for 2 weeks. Like, there's not enough support. That's the only main complaint anybody can have about the new consoles, other than the fucking scalpers out there. But, like, you're pointing out 2 fucking horrible games and saying, oh, I haven't been astonished. Well, because you're playing Watch Dogs Legion, bro. Play a real game. Now, I can't even really tell if this new part of the article is just troll or if it's just completely baiting for Xbox owners to bite. Because, like, you're completely joking if you think the Xbox really doesn't have, like, a lot of cool features that they're planning. The console's been out for 2 weeks. Let me stress this enough. Like, literally 2 weeks now. And, like, you're griping that the new features that they've only been working on since this year aren't really, like, optimized. Yeah, I get the complaint. Like, I'd rather they put out a good product, but I'm happy they're like working on features they're promising to the consumer. And I guarantee you, with how good Xbox has been the last several years, that those features will work. It's been out for 2 weeks. Give it some fucking time. They're already dealing with enough shit with the scalpers and stuff. But that's another thing. Yeah, and I don't really like know what other complaint. Like, there's not like a lack of features that the Xbox has that the PS5 does have. They're pretty similar fucking consoles. Like, I don't really get it. And I'm not even a fanboy. Y'all may act like I'm like sticking it up the ass for Xbox, but like, this whole article is just filled with fucking fallacies, and it's just so opinionated and bad. Like, if you're that sad about your Xbox, bro, go sell it for like $200 more than you bought it used, and go get a fucking PS5 or wait for one. Like, I'm sorry. Like, go back to playing your Xbox One X if it's that disappointing. And like, he literally says in the article that Modern Warfare had better, like, it looked better graphically than some games on the new Series X. Like, that's a fucking joke, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Modern Warfare, it has good graphics, I'll admit that, but you're completely capping if you think it has better graphics and stuff on the Series X. Like, let's just be honest there. Anyways, that's about all of the article I wanted to show. It pretty much ends there. Him just talking crap about how Halo Infinite's infinitely delayed. And yeah, I get that. Like, that game has been in delay hell for like about the same time Cyberpunk 2077 has. So yeah, I get that. And I do agree, I will be getting a PS5 eventually if I ever can get a hands on it. I mean, I'm not one of those idiots that's gonna go pay $1,000 for it. So I'll wait. I'm not paying twice for something that's going to lose half the value in a week. Like, it's just completely stupid that people would even do that. Unless you got like you're like a big ass rich YouTuber or some shit. Like, I'm sorry, you're just wasting your money at that point. Anyways, guys, the Series X is not a disappointment at all. Like, it's in fact a pretty good console, I'd admit, and it doesn't really have a lot of the hardcore like hardware issues that PS5 has been having the last couple weeks. And now, don't take that out of context either. The PS5 is a great fucking console too. Those hardware issues are minuscule. It's not every console, so don't even say like I'm talking shit about every console. But, you know, I will be doing more gaming type related reviews and all that stuff. I've been enjoying making content. Like I said, I just hit 100 subs. Like, that's fucking awesome. Thank you guys for everything. It's your favorite Florida boy, Chaseforneverstar, and I'm out.